let's get to today's Daily Dish. Another day, another bear sighting in Wright County, Illinois. Take a look at these pictures. This time the sighting was near Crossville, which is east of Centerville, where the bear was last seen, we talked about earlier this week. Pictures of the bear were also taken Tuesday near Centerville and Monday near Springerton. Now, the Department of Natural Resources officials say the bear crossed the Mississippi River from Missouri into Illinois several weeks ago, and there have been numerous sightings in the southern part of the state since then. If you see the bear, immediately contact the Department of Natural Resources. Illinois law states that bears are protected and no shooting is allowed, so don't shoot the bear.
Don't
shoot a picture of the bear.
The picture works.
That's it. So
he's hanging out by the crops. See, is that a bean field right there?
He's in the soybeans.
Well, wait a minute. We got another shot here coming up.
That looks like a warthog coming up the road.
What's that?
That looks like a warthog coming up the road.
I look at it, he's just wanting to get some grub is all he's doing. I think he's going to be okay. Here's the deal, though. You made a good point. You know, we're seeing this bear now. Well, it's in Illinois. He's probably looking for Chicago, so we can go hang out with the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears? He's just looking for his people.
That's why
he's looking for his team.
He heard the Bears were in Illinois, and he thought he's going to head on over there to be with some Bears.
Is he heading in the right direction, though? I don't know enough about Illinois, Matt. Is he going the wrong way?
Well, he's got a long way to go if he's trying to get to Chicago. But this is the bear that swam across
the
Mississippi?
Well, that's what they say. I mean, but how do they know? Did somebody see him swim across? Is it the same bear? Is it the same bear? Is there a whole, what are they, a flock? Are they a pod? Are they a
den, probably.
A den of bears? Is it a whole den of bears?
Well, speaking of den, D-I-N, I have not heard the den of cicadas yet, by the way, just so you know.
No, nobody has. No. Or the den on the roof either.
It's remarkably quiet in the studio right now.
It
wasn't
wonderful.
earlier today.
I'll just keep waiting for the other shoe to fall.
Let's not bring it. Don't bring it up again. We'll jinx it, right?
Well, you know, people are planning to travel, and there are headaches galore because car rental centers are struggling to keep up with demand. It's led to long lines. People are waiting. The travel experts are calling the car rental situation Carmageddon.
Carmageddon, I like it. That's good.
During the pandemic, what happened? Well, rental companies had to sell their cars for cash. Well, now there's a shortage of rental cars.
Right.
The wait is so long sometimes that families have even camped out on the floor. And it's going to be, I spoke too soon. Here comes the roof. It's going to be much worse as the 4th of July gets closer. AAA is predicting 48 million Americans will travel that weekend, but they won't be in a rent-a-car, I'm betting.
Well, not a lot of them. I mean, here's the deal. A buddy of mine flew into Louisville, was going to get a rental car, and found out there were none available.
Right, you can't get them.
So he got an Uber. And there are some Uber drivers that are taking advantage of that, which is good for them. If they're willing to drive out of town for a little bit, I mean, they're going to make extra money. He said it ended up being, the cost of it was going to be about $150, which he said was about what I would pay for a rental car.
It would be interesting to see how many personal entrepreneurs are going, well, I can rent my car.
Really, if I'm an Uber driver and, you know, close to an airport or something like that, I would take advantage of that fully.
Absolutely.
You know, you might be on the road for a bit. You're going to make the money, though. I mean, you'll make up for it. I think it's great. Great for some people, not for others. Travelers are going to have some headaches.
That really, especially if you're counting on that, if you're flying somewhere and you really need that vehicle. So, sorry, plan now for Christmas rentals.
Yeah, really.
Rain or shine, another big old night in Owensboro as Friday After the 5 series continues. Tonight's lineup includes Kentucky Shine, Rack 'em Up Leon, Lauren Davidson, Halls of the Rough. I love that, Halls of the Rough.
Yeah, that's a great
Nectar Valley, Juicebox Heroes, Royal South. It's a big week 6 for Friday After 5. If rain becomes an issue, no worries. Party goes inside.
Yeah, Fran is ready. She's the director of Friday After 5. She's ready for the rain if it has to happen. I tell you what, taking a look at the latest on some of this guidance, I think it could be okay in Owensboro. I think almost all of that rain is going to stay, for the most part, to the north.
So Newburgh, because the Newburgh returns Newburgh Nights tonight.
Right,
The merchants will stay open late. There'll be live music and food trucks. Dine-in restaurants are open, so a big night starts for the summer. Newburgh good?
Newburgh's good too. It looks pretty good. I mean, again, we can't rule out a stray shower or two, but it really looks like most of the action is going to be to the north of here. So I like what I see in the forecast, and I like that Newburgh Nights coming back too. Cool.
Everything's
we need the farmers market coming back there too.
I know we do. Yes. Well, it's open now, isn't it?
Is it? It might be.
I think it is.
I guess I'll check it out on Saturday morning.